all the crazy action. Don't worry, I made this video.
Good evening to any of my viewers. Right now, I don't know how many of you are watching. Tonight, I'm going to be setting up the doll houses for Valentine's Day. It's not that big of a setup, really. I don't have a lot of doll house stuff for houses, but I'll set up what I can. And if you have any questions, if you're new to the stream, welcome. If you want to ask any questions, I'm available to I think the first thing I want to do is start up by dressing the bears. I do like changing their outfits throughout the seasons. And their outfits, a lot of them are made out of, well, not a lot of these guys, but a lot of their original outfits are made out of antique. Excuse me. Volume is but a lot of the handkerchiefs, the antique handkerchiefs, are really fine fabric, so it lays really nicely when it comes to the delicate ruffles, and they've also got a lot of really pretty embroidery on them because they were a statement piece. And they had fine lace on them, which was also because, if you had a nice handkerchief, you took care of it. And they're all washed. I believe my grandmother got them from various antique stores, consignment shops. And I hold in the clothes with little pins. They're about half an inch. Definitely see the craftsmanship difference between my kind of dresses that I've made and the ones my grandmother has made. I'll get there. Sorry, Super Bass. I will try to be a little bit louder. Is that better if I talk louder? I try to be a little bit quiet. Okay, I'll talk at a normal volume. So, hi, Tony. How are you tonight? Oh, bass. Super bass. I should have known better. Hi, Tony's brother in law. Yay, followers. Part of me is like, it's super weird when I have guys following me doing dollhouse stuff. And the other part of me is like, no, because you've seen guys doing dollhouse stuff your entire life. Why is this weird? I guess it's a generational thing. I don't know. But welcome to my stream. Hi, Anna and Will. Well, I hope I can be just as entertaining. If you have any questions about any of it, I'm happy to answer. So, um, what I'm doing right now is just changing out the outfits for the season, making sure everybody's nice and festive for Valentine's Day. I have considered that. Having just got a webcam for Christmas, I feel bad also getting another new camera and microphone. This one just doesn't pick up on the detail as much as I had hoped, but maybe for Valentine's Day or my birthday, somebody will get me. You never know. But for now, I'll just talk at normal volume. I just don't want my voice to be grating. Thank you. I think white hat. White hat, white dress. I will. So streams primarily Dead by Daylight. Ah, yes. Yeah. I'm definitely an amateur at this whole thing with no time to actually look into any of it. Rob started streaming his playing World of Warcraft when he raids, and he's got the music going and he's got all of the different setups for the different angles and the apps, and I'm just over here going, yep, I've got a camera and I can download my own videos now. I'll get there. Thank you, Anna. Saying my voice is never grating. I appreciate that. Hey, the point camera, press start and talk works for some people. Got new doll stands for Christmas and I'm trying to break them in. There we go. She looks super pretty. Like she's going out for Valentine's Day. And I'm just gonna put Millie in the pink dress that Abby was wearing because I like how versatile this dress is. It works as a little girl dress and it also works as an adult dress. Yes, it's always festive in Blueberry and Blackberry Hollow, even when it's not festive. And if you check out my blog at moonsbaz.wordpress.com, you'll see the past adventures of Blueberry and Blackberry Hollow. So if you are bored, feel like doing a little bit of light reading, more than welcome to check that out. I really love this hat, but I never have like the right outfit for it. But I'm going to use it. Like I said earlier, I don't know if any of you were around for it. I'm just using little, there you go, little maybe half-inch pins. I think they're used for when you make they're styrofoam Christmas ornaments that you pin sequins onto. That's where I've seen them used typically. I don't know what else you would use them for, but they work perfectly for the bears. That way, when I stick them in, they're not sticking me through. There we go. Millie looks super pretty and mature. John Thomas. Most, if not all, of the bears have names. At least the ones that live in the houses. How's everybody's night going? Hope you're all easing on into this new year. And a rough one. Hopefully this new one treats us a little bit better. Ned was originally my brother's bear that my grandmother gave to him, which sentiment is nice, but my brother was never really big into teddy bears, let alone porcelain miniature bears. He was dressed as a pirate, and I think that's why he'd made a pirate for Eric. Millie was originally my first bear. many naked bears. This gray bear here, this is Will. I would say they're bare naked. Yes, you're right, Tony. I would say they are bare naked. No. Oh. Sure, you could also say that. So, like I said, this is Will. Will and Abby are about the same age. They go to school together. They're best friends. And every year they're each other's Valentine. Because that's just cute. Anybody doing anything fun for Valentine's Day that they're allowed to talk about? You know, some people like to keep their plans secret. But you can do fun things in COVID America. There's still the outside. We can still drive around. Don't touch people. I feel like he's a little bit underdressed in comparison, but that's okay. That's just fine. Yeah, typical dude. Typical dude to be underdressed, right? I don't know. My fiance usually outdresses me on the regular, so I guess that's what happens when I work farm job, right? Oh no. Oh, well that's neat. Nice dress hair, yeah, except Tony, I don't ever do any of that, and you know it. Yeah, the nice pair of jeans. That's my dad's. That my dad wears jeans is the version of dressing up. My dad is definitely sweatpants kid, as we call it in my house. Love him, but always in sweatpants. I'm not that bad. I'm just always in jeans, and they're usually messy jeans. Oh, oh, see, I'm still going to work, so I still have to get dressed on the regular. And the days that I do work from home, I still try to get dressed in the morning because if I don't, I get into the habit of not wanting to get dressed. And also, it's a mental thing for me that if I get dressed, I'll be more inclined to get things done versus being in PJs all day. I envy I almost envy you guys because if I were in PJs all day, like I was today, because I wasn't feeling so hot, and I'm okay. Trust me, I'm fine. It's just working from home. This house has the previous owners of this house had a dog, and it was a very fuzzy, hairy dog, and it's still in the carpet, the dander. And while I'm not allergic to dogs, this much, like, I know that if I'm constantly subjected to this much hair and dander, no matter how much I vacuum and dust, um, I'm gonna be congested. So I woke up really congested and uh just did not feel like doing anything, and that's why you guys get me in PJs tonight because still don't feel like doing anything. But I'm trying to stay on a schedule. I told myself that I have to allot time to do dollhouse stuff. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm enjoying it. The carpet is fairly new. Um, like maybe 3-year-old carpet because this house was flipped prior to the previous owners. And the previous owners were only here for a year and a half. I just need to vacuum more often. Maybe get one of those deep clean vacuums. All right, actual allergies. They suck. It's like it's like the years where it's just so polleny that I suddenly become allergic to pollen, and I've never been allergic to pollen in my life. Just one of those situations. Better. Too much. Technically, this is his original shirt, and those are his original pants. But I don't think red goes with pink. Personal opinion. There's one of our couples. There's another one of our couples. Oh, look at how he looks at her. That's so cute. And we've got Ned and Anya. I'm gonna put Kenya back in her original dress because it's just so pretty. One day I actually want to get around to making more outfits for them. I have the hankies. I have so many hankies. Grandmother goes on this purge every once in a while. get all of everything. There's a running joke in my family that the only thing going to be left when they do move on from this world is their underwear drawer because they've purged everything else. They say it's because they don't want it to be a burden, and I understand that, I really do, but at the same time, kind of cathartic, having had people that passed in recent years. I think I preferred having things to clear out than I would have if I didn't have things to clear out. But I understand they're older and they don't want as much to think about. Onward from that thought. I think I'm going to for Valentine's Day. I'm going to try to encourage Rob to well, first off, help me paint Phoenix's bedroom. Phoenix is my stepson, and we're doing a Minecraft theme for his room. So one of the walls is going to look like the grass brick, and the other walls are going to be one of those shades of green. We've been collecting stuff for his room for it to be a Minecraft theme for a while. It's been like a 2 year adventure, and we finally get to do it. I think that's going to be one of the things I want to do. And then for our wedding shower last year, womp womp. For her wedding shower last year, we put out one of those, the jars that you would do at a wedding or a bridal shower or what have you, that you get popsicle sticks and you write like a date night idea on them. Um, Ours was similar to that, but it was give us a quest, and it could be anything. We didn't want your typical movie and dinner. We didn't want, oh, date night in. We wanted literally any quest that you could think of. Did not have to be romantic. Did not have to involve both people. Did not have to be uh, cutesy. It was just give us something to do because we both like doing things. And myself more than him, so I'm more inclined to actually do the quests. But uh, so I haven't actually delved into them because my intention was to wait until the wedding, but that's 2 years off now. So uh, might as well break into it at some point. But I think this is a good year to do romantic things at home, or and I know that's like it sounds so boring when everything we have been doing at home, but put out that extra effort. Like, how often do you get to be romantic at home, or are you just like stuck in the same cycle of do what you got to do, see the same person every day? Like, get dressed up, maybe put on those nice jeans, Um, find some candles, play some cute music on YouTube, like make them a playlist of songs that remind them of you, or remind you of them, rather. There's so many things that we can do that we just overthink because we typically have going out as our Valentine's Day thing. So I would say spend that extra time thinking about it because we take a lot for granted right now. even with the situation that we're in. We take a lot for granted. Oh, khakis, yeah. That, I mean, but that doesn't make sense. I thought khakis were a different insurance company. Don't think you're allowed to wear khakis with your insurance company. You can wear a costume as a D&D character. People just look at you funny. Babysitting is on hold. I do understand that. Yeah. I mean, I try to incorporate Phoenix every Valentine's Day too. I get him like a little heart-shaped box of candy and the teddy bear every year. And that's our thing. I think this year what I want to do with him is put, I saw on Pinterest or something where it was you take a heart-shaped piece of paper and every day from the 1st of February to Valentine's Day you write a reason, or write not a reason why you love them, but write something that you love about them. And um, you pin it to their door. I thought that would be cute for him. And I mean, Will's a little too young for that, but hey, get you some candy and share. Enough candy. Oh, not even for Valentine's Day? Make like peanut butter cookies or something. You a peanut butter household? Never sure. Liquor puts babies to sleep, Tony. That's like an old wives' remedy for you couldn't get your kid to be. Tony figured it out, Anna. That's how we get Will to sleep through the night. Just a little bit of rum on the inside of the gums, right? That's not abuse at this point, right? That's that's allowed, right? Oh, Rob's been on a beer kick. For a man that says he doesn't enjoy beer, except then he gets, Mad Elf and Number Nine and Blue Moon and went home with all sorts of beer. Yeah. All right. Pretty much everybody's got a stand. Still gotta get one for Will at some point, but right. Let's get to setting up office. He's in your room. Oh, see if I can switch this around. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with the farm right now because nothing's in season, a la winter. But we'll face towards the general store and we'll get to setting up some stuff in the windows. How's that look? Tilted? A little better. There we go. Oh no. Hide from Tony. Alright. So let's see what we got. We got a lot of goodies. Cookies, fudge, meringues. What else can we put here? Cake. Had chocolate-filled donuts, and I have no clue where they went. Probably with the other bag of little chocolate things that nope, those are in there. Somehow things went missing through the move. Bummed about it. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. Pull some of the flowers out of the greenhouse up in the windows. What happened? There were knives? Why were there knives? Yes, there were baguettes in a bag. This is the inside of the general store. I'm sorry. I am assuming that all of my viewers have seen this before, so I have turned about and hide myself here. So I've got that's Blackberry Hollow. That was my grandmother's house that technically started everything for me. Um, she built that in 1996, designed all of the bears, designed everything in it. I will turn that around at some point so you can see. I don't typically dress that up as much because she doesn't have a lot of stuff for it. It recently came into my possession when they moved into a retirement community, so they didn't have space for it, but um, I have already had my collection for a while, so I knew that that one was eventually coming to me. But like I said, she doesn't have a lot of stuff for the holidays. She has Easter and she has Christmas, and I'm not sure. I still haven't decided if I want to start investing stuff for it. I like it as its own entity because it's her style, and I would feel bad kind of interjecting my style into it, and it's a completely different style. Um, she has a couple of art pieces in there, but it's more true to your standard dollhouse enthusiast. So I like kind of keeping it that way. And its pureness. Then I've got the farm and greenhouse. Windmill. The potting shed back here. Inside the greenhouse, I just got a uh, wire mesh table. There's flowers and stuff, and throughout the seasons, I plan on putting in food for the farm. I just made broccoli and cauliflower. I just made leeks, made chives the other night in a pot. I'm going to be making mint tomorrow. I made corn. I made pumpkins. Just this is my goal this year, is to get this set up so that I can change up the vegetables throughout the season. Because that has just long been overdue for stuff. This is my sewing shop and general store. Ned runs the general store, so I'll probably put him out front and the shop will be closed. And I'm going to pull some stuff out of here because I realized that I do have some candies. This shelf for Valentine, and I'm going to need tweezers because I, don't want to be shaky. Not that I am often shaky, but certainly helps to have a pair of tweezers on hand just in case I do get shaky. This is also, I mean, they're all work in progress. I try to buy something for all of them throughout my going to conventions, but with 6 of them, it is hard to kind of keep up. Remember what I do have and what I don't have. I do want to turn this into just a general store, because I feel like the sewing shop up top is a little crowded, and if I do a 2-story general shop, I can do like a refrigerated section as well. Looks like Eastern candy. So there's a bread section back here, and there's cheeses. I have to make more for it, but I'll show you the chives in a little bit. If I can find them. They still have to be baked and finished, but for right now they're almost done. I will put the closed. I did manage to fix this doorknob, so now I can put the sign on the outside. Good. Those are set up. I've got all of my seasonal vegetables out. We've got apples, carrots, broccoli, potatoes, baguettes, eggs, mushrooms. These are walnuts. I try to make as much as I can. There are just some that I don't have the energy to do or the know-how. Some things. So I'd love to take everybody to a dollhouse show one of these days because I understand what inspires me and blows me away when it comes to dollhouses. I would love to see everybody else's reaction to some of the shops that are out there. They're just phenomenal. There's no other word. They're all inspiring. They're just awesome. I imagine a lot of people would say wow a lot. Or wow. Anyone that I have taken with me has just said wow a lot. Wow. Just wow. Fun. Eventually everybody starts sounding like Owen Wilson. Wow. thing. This window display will be flowers, and this one I'll try to set up as many candies as I can. Patience that I made. And these are made out of I don't even know what to call them. They're little pieces of thread with beaded ends, and then I threaded hole punch holes that I had made out of tissue paper. There's like five, five or six. I can remember. Made them a long time ago. Shaky. Another thing, it's not just roses. For just roses, I'd go crazy. I don't think roses should be a Valentine's. And I say that knowing that I get one of those I hate Steven Singer like Infinity Roses every year, but get go back to like Victorian mentality and pick out flowers that mean something. There's so many websites that detail what flowers mean what and how you could express your love in so many different ways. I know Anna will be like a fan of this as well because she's Victoriana in and of itself. Oh, that was a bad idea. But I think there are so many um, underrated flowers that mean just as beautiful things as roses, and people should go get them instead. Because they're often a lot cheaper than roses. They do mark up the price of roses like 80% every Valentine's Day. I know this because back when I was doing horticulture class, where we would do um, rose bouquets and single stem roses for Valentine's Day as a fundraiser, we would get roses wholesale for like super cheap. Oh no. So cheap. And we marked up the price so that we were selling bouquets for like 25 bucks a pop. And that's, considerably cheaper than what you can get out there, but still, like, knowing how cheap and easy roses are to grow, and then seeing the madness that is them being on sale. Maybe it's just I shouldn't be a party pooper about roses. A lot of people love roses. Remind me, Tony, what flower do they use in Big Fish? Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, daffodils. Yeah, daffodils are lovely. Well, okay, so we've got our flowers set up. Let's see what we want to set up over here. Um, we did. So have, or do I want to risk it? Don't want to do it left-handed. Got flower boxes. Extend out that this one over here. They're just little cardstock flower boxes that say forever flowers on them. Oh no. Part of this is a lot of me doing this by feel because the camera is in the way and I don't want to be in front of the camera. I do a lot of my miniatures blind, and I do a lot of them blind anyway when I'm working on them by myself. Like when I took down Christmas the other day, because into some small space. I'll zoom you guys in here in a second, see. So daffodils typically bloom mid March to early April, depending on how warm it gets and how quickly. Crocuses are set to bloom mid-February, if I remember. They're usually blooming when it's snowing. So the crocuses will come up first, and the daffodils, and tulips. Crocuses, daffodils, hyacinths, and tulips. Which is what I really wanted to do in one of my gardens when I was little, is do a year-round garden that bloomed like every week with different things. I've got a bunch of candy jars that I made. These were supposed to be lollipops at one point, but I remember sitting in my dorm room and this was my first week of college. I didn't really know anybody and didn't really want to go out. So I was going to make lollipops and I accidentally baked the top of the lollipops before I baked the sticks. And I didn't have liquid Sculpey at the time, so they just turned into little hard candies and they're heart shaped. We'll put a bunch of candies out. I've got those, I've got smaller hearts. Little dark milk and white chocolate, kind of like nonpareil kind of candies. I've got the chocolate dipped hearts. I would say they're like a graham cracker of chocolate. That's what I was going for. Yay! Well, thanks for joining us tonight back at Bacon. I hope to see you again with you soon. Hope you enjoyed what you did see. Enjoy D&D. Push these back because I do still have the cupcakes that I made. And And these cupcakes I made with a kit, just for the top and bottom, and what I did was I decorated them separate. So this one's got little chocolate beads on top. Thanks, Tony. Have a nice night. Wonder. I wanted to raise up those, but this, I've got another one with frosting and red velvet. So they're chocolate and they're red velvet. Got two with this. And thing with dollhouses, a lot of it is trying to set up and reset. Do I like it? Find the thing to fit. Hopefully do it before you spend money on it. I've got a bunch of these pretty black and purple plates that I stole from the big house because I'd never used them in the big house. I don't know why I bought them. With hearts. But I figured they could go to use the displaying or general store. A lot of play plates. What's that? That looks okay. There we go. Go get a longer table that I can display more stuff in the window. I do have a couple other Valentine's Day things that would look nice there, but we'll refrain from that. Put our windows back. This is one of my favorite things about the general store too, is when I was thinking about how I wanted to go about setting this up when I first got the store, I wanted to make sure that I could get into these window displays. I just told my mom to leave it. Don't glue them in. Never be able to get them get stuff into those windows if I can't see them. They're closed. But and yet Ned out. Okay. Put them away from the store. Good work. Okay. That's what we got for the general store right now. The pub. Oh, I forgot to give Kenya her flowers. She has flowers that she can't. How sweet would that be? Flowers. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Get some stuff around. Sorry for noise. Setting up a pub. Pub gets some little stuff. Give me 1 second while I resettle things. Okay, hope to see you back on here once you get the little one to bed. Good luck. I knew there was something I forgot to put away. Oops. Oh. So I think we'll put plates. Now these are wax actually. This is from one of my first dollhouse conventions. There was a gentleman by the name of Zader, and he did figurines, and I have one that is apparently worth a lot more than it was when I got it. Because he has since not gone out of business, but he has since stopped producing, so he's only selling what he has left. And the figurine I have are the three Fates Distressing Cupid, and it's in white porcelain, beautiful, and I love it. But he was showing how he makes his molds, and one of the things he was showing was the wax mold he used to use for his plates. So I got to keep them. So why not? I think I'm going to set up a basket of flowers in the window. Might need to use a smaller basket. Look at this will fit. Or we'll have too many flowers for that basket. Maybe not, maybe. I will figure something out. What I will do. But here's the basket I'm using, and I've got all of these. I guess they are supposed to be hydrangeas. Why not? White and light pink and dark pink. So I will put in the window up here. And I think what I'll do is I've got a little cup that kind of looks like chocolate dipping sauce. So I don't think it needs to be on both sides. That looks nice. That up here. And I'm going to put out some strawberries and chocolate dipping sauce for the pub snack. And see this a little bit better. It's also closer to me because this is one of those things that you have to do, and it's super shaky. So it's supposed to be a coffee cup, but it's in a scale too small for what I work in. I work in 1/12 scale. That looks like it's 1/24th, which is called half scale. Half scale is for every um, half inch in the dollhouse, it would represent a foot in real life. Whereas what I work in is 12th scale, or 1/12th, and it's for every inch in the dollhouse, it's a foot in real life, which is crazy. Oh, not crazy. I mean, I don't consider mine crazy, but there's some people that work in what is called quarter scale, which is for every quarter inch. And there are so many train enthusiasts go even smaller. I can't work with that. I like everything in my dollhouse function. And I find that not a lot of things function any smaller than one. So there's my strawberries that you can't really see. There we go. Strawberries and chocolate dip. Which I think would be a great thing to serve at a pub. Here on the table. Go. I think other thing I do is I've got these heart gems that who knows where I got them from or why I got them, but they're sticky and they're fun. And I like to put them on those. But he probably got them for me because, female. Females like pink and stickers and hearts, right? Anything in gem form. Just recently had to replace that diamond. Because apparently acetone eats away at that plastic. And when I tried to get the um, adhesive that I use off of that window, I just ate a hole right in that plastic. So yep, that was fun. I think eventually I'm just gonna replace that plastic. A little bit old. Here's the pub for right now. Let's do let's think. I guess we'll set up big house. You guys around? Settle myself on the floor. Be our best way. Dizzying, yours. We'll switch some stuff. Sorry that the camera's crap. think. Grab another basket. But all sorts of things. So usually switch out the pillow in the living room for Valentine's Day. The other one is the bunny. Change that up. Put I used to have another jar for the book. Got a heart cake that I made at some local bead. Arrow through it. That off to the side because also getting how romantic. I think a nice Italian dinner romantic. The dresser like I wanted to. Um, garland. So I also have a paper chain in my real house that has garland steps. I think I have a way to find another use for that garland. But as you can see, it's paper chain, and I made the paper chain. That's a made. So I'll put here. Love to be able to hang all that down and try to stick them in pencil. Maybe we'll see. Valentine's Day card from Blackberry Holler to Blueberry Holler. It says to the Bears and Bailey, I love you, XXX, Mary Emily. A little card. Put a box of Whitman chocolates. In the guest bedroom where stays because I don't know about you, but I always get myself some post holiday chocolate. Also, I think I want to do, let's see, that. That's just a heart paper chain There we go. Like I said, I used to had 6 of these chocolate filled glazed donuts. I don't know where any of them went. Kind of bummed out about it. We'll put my Valentine art here. That in there. And these heart-shaped cookies. Filled kind. Sugar cookie. White cake. Got some of those in our basket. One of these paper chains. And one on top here. Sorry about the creaky floor. There we go. Paper chains all over the living room. I usually put all the Valentine's Day craft stuff, ribbon and paper and crayons, up in Abby's room, so I'll do that. We set up Abby and Will. And hold like a gentleman. Just so we've got a little extra work there. In the stand. Oops. He's gonna get one from my polar bear friend across the way. And where'd my other long pin go? Need to boost up his head. Always had such a slouchy head. He's got low self-esteem. Valentine's. That's not the day to have low self-esteem. grab another plate. Put a million cookies. Miracle these bears stay as thin as they are with how many cookies there are for every season, huh? One cookie. We've got more, but that's plenty. And put the rest of the strawberries probably in. Got a few of those like wooden crates that you would get strawberries in. Find one, rest of them in that, and out in the general store. Nope, on a basket though. That'll work. Itty bitty basket. Stuff the bottom. Berries. More on top. To make more strawberries. I'd have to if I make a strawberry plant. I'll just put that over in up front. Get you a little bit closer. Start here. Cookie floor. And Thomas admiring his lovely bride. And then so on. There we go. And then we'll put, oh, Valentine's Day art stuff. Always doing arts and crafts under bed. I feel like maybe we should choose. Crayon. I think all I'm gonna do for Valentine's Day. Maybe I'll give you a quick tour. Probably pretty quick too. Abby's room with her arts and crafts for Valentine's Day. We got Millie and John Thomas dressed up for Valentine's Day. We have our paper chain and our heart pillow and our Valentine. Spaghetti dinner and a heart cake. Plate of cookies in the kitchen. Abby and Will out on their Valentine's Day trip. The pub is set up. Flowers in the window and hearts on the window and chocolate dipping sauce for strawberries as a special. Confectionaries in the window. There are strawberries. Flowers the other. And yeah, and Ned are out Valentine's Day. Nothing much happening in the other two, or other three houses. Post office. Big or Blackberry Hollow. The other thing I wanted to show off was last night I was making chives. I started making chives. Got some work to do on them still, but right now, made out of polymer clay. The plan is to put little purple flowers up. No, no problem, Nexus. Sometimes we miss things. So, that's all I got for you tonight. I will also be streaming tomorrow night. Supposed to do this stream on Sunday, and Thor's got the best. So, if you'd like to tune in tomorrow, I'll be making mint out of a kit that I got. And that is going to be in season soon here in New Jersey. That being March, it will start bringing up. So I'm trying to stay ahead of the curve with what's coming into season. That way I can have it ready for the farm when things start actually becoming in season. Um, if you guys have any questions, I'll stick around for another couple minutes. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. If you missed this broadcast, you can see it on YouTube. You can check out my blog. My YouTube is oh, if you go to my website, which is moonspaz.wordpress.com, you can check out my YouTube through there. I can't remember what my username on YouTube is. It's probably Moonspaz. Uh, it's one of those things that I have no idea. But feel free to check out my blog. Again, that's moonspaz at WordPress, or no, moonspaz.wordpress.com. MOONSPAZZ. Yeah, and check us out tomorrow. Have a nice night, everybody.